we went to Santo Domingo. As you'll see in the B-roll, there's a whole bunch of footage I'm going to paste in there. And yes, we're going to give you our breakdown of Santo Domingo, our thoughts, our conclusions. Let's get right into it. So I'll start with you. Just freelance. Tell us what's going on in Santo Domingo. What was your experience?
Yeah, so overall, Santo Domingo, great spot, location. Make sure you pick a great location. What we did was we ended up picking a Piatini location, great location, high-end luxury type of place. For those who know that area. We're staying we stay in the best of the best, of course. But the most important thing is making sure you pick the right location. Santo Domingo, as far as affordability goes, there is a lot of different ranges you can go when you're looking to book your location out there. Depending on what you're into, depending on where you want to stay, they have rates for everybody. So you don't have to worry about, where am I going to stay? Is it affordable, et cetera, et cetera. They got a rate for you. So you don't have to worry about that as far as that. As far as amenities go, like the amenities were on top of the tier. They had the gym, the pool, the sauna. They had the place for the kids to play if kids wanted to go out there and play as well. They had a lot of that. It was good as far as location goes, close to the Blue Mall.
Zona Colonial. What were your thoughts on Zona Colonial? How did you like it?
Zona Colonial. Let me pronounce that properly. I think it's a cool area. A lot of history over there. They got a lot of history with Christopher Columbus, Duarte, all those who were the people who created the country or founding forefathers, historians of this country here. So they were in that area there. So we were able to learn a lot about the history over there. As far as a lot of businesses over there, a lot of people trying to sell you products over there. So you're going to have to be mindful of that. You're going to have a lot of people trying to sell you everything from you name it, they're going to sell it to you. They got everything going on over there. So it doesn't matter what you're into, they got it over there for you. They got some great food, some great cafeterias over there. Not cafeterias, but great restaurants over there, sorry. And then also they have a huge expat community as well. So a lot of expats stay in that area or frequent that area as well. There's a lot of for businesses ready to be open. They have a lot of shops that are vacant that you can go and start up companies if you're looking to open up a business over there.
That's facts. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Shouts to Blender Cycle. They showed us a really good time.
Yeah,
we were in there.
Salute to Saint, man. Honestly, great entrepreneur over there. He has all types of stuff. Restaurant, juices. He has, great vibes in his restaurant. We're gonna put the link in the video. You can follow him on social media. We'll put his social media, his handle out there so everyone can go out there if you're interested in checking out his shop. Check out Saint's shop out there in Zona Colonial. He does his thing out there. If you're looking for great juices, you want to get some energy inside of you, you want to get some food, some good, he's definitely out there chefing. He has a lot of stuff going on out there. Yeah. Great guy, doing very well, and all the best to him as well. We're going to definitely be supporting him. We're going to put his link at the bottom there. And you guys can check out his business over there.
So now, if you guys are looking for something a little different and you want to step out of the Zona Colonial / Blue Mall / Airbnb, Piatini, if you want to step outside of that, you can go somewhere called Boca Chica. I'm sure you heard that name a million times. I'm sure you know what time it is. But this is our review of Boca Chica. Like, how was your review of Boca Chica? I've been there a couple times, but how did you describe it?
All right, so Boca Chica was my first time going out there. Now, as far as my experience out there goes, there was a lot going on over there. There is 1,000,001 people trying to sell you 1,000,001 things. So you need to be mindful of that. They have a lot of vendors on the beach. Boca Chica, for those who don't know, is a beach out there. You can go out there and you can go to the beach. You can go out there and go swimming. You can jet ski. You can ride. There's boats out there. There's all types of stuff going on at the Boca Chica beach over there. So we were over there at the Boca Chica beach. They got restaurants. They got all types of stuff going on. A lot of tourists out there. A lot of great people out there. You meet a lot of different people. But they have a lot of vendors. One thing I'll tell you right now is everyone's trying to sell. For every 30 seconds to 45 seconds, somebody's going to try to sell you something.
I agree.
So it doesn't matter what it is, from damn near like tourist goods that things you can bring back home, to food, to coconuts, to snails, to fish, to massages, pedicures, manicures, um,
Some
bracelets.
people just straight up begging.
Straight up
Some
begging.
people literally. This one dude walked up to us, our little crew, and literally just had a, what do you call that? What is it, like a
Jar,
like a jar? Just walked up to us and just lifted up the jar and just said money, dinero, and it was hilarious. Like we all started busting out and laughing. Like this
Dude, he
guy
was like
wasn't even.
I think he had Down syndrome or something.
Yeah, I think he was a little
he
bit.
was.
Yeah.
He was. But salute to him though. He was out there. He was straight to the point. Like, yeah, I need some money.
That's it.
Yeah,
I respected it.
Yeah, it was.
I
funny.
really respected it. It was funny, and I respected it. So, Boca Chica was fun though. I feel like we had a really good time out there. The fish was really good. Like we ate at a restaurant. The food was really good. The fish was really, really good. People were really nice. But yeah, a lot of heckling on the beach. So be aware of that.
Be mindful of that. But they're selling all types of goods and services.
Yeah.
Usually, when you go to these places, I know even on the resort they sell you stuff on the beaches. But this is like times 10, bro. Like it's very. There are people playing music out there, play songs out there. There's people, just everything you name it. They're trying to get out to the public. So they're out there selling it. There's a lot of people that have restaurants. A lot of restaurants out there as well. There's a lot of alcohol out there. There's a lot of they're gonna sell you something. So just be mindful of it. They got a nice beach out there. A lot of people out there. You got to go on great weather. Make sure you please pay attention to the weather forecast. Don't go out there on a rainy day because you're going to ruin your experience. You got to make sure that, hey, it's a hot, sunny day. Head out to the beach. Try to get there around 12 o'clock-ish so you can enjoy right at the crack of noon. So you can enjoy the pretty much the whole entire day. But they have a lot of great stuff out there at that beach. It's a cool beach. Is it a beach culture vibe? No, it's not like Brazil. It's not like Rio de Janeiro or LeBlanc Beach and all that great stuff they got going on over there. But it is cool. It's not like super crazy beach vibe, but it is a cool beach. You can go hang out with your friends, chit chat, get some vitamin D inside of you. So I can't complain.
Have I made videos on? Yeah, I made videos on that before. So you can always check out my page. And you can see I've made videos about that in the past as well too. My reviews of Boca Chica. So very similar experience to El Select there. So nightlife. We went buck. We came out here. We had to do it big. So we did it big. A couple nights in a row. Nightlife review. Santo Domingo, biggest city in the Caribbean. El Selector, what's your thoughts on the nightlife in Santo Domingo?
The nightlife in Santo Domingo is very interesting. Now, personally for me, I think the nightlife in Santo Domingo is this. You have to be very mindful of where you're going. There are a lot of lounges over here in Santo Domingo. So the lounge culture is very heavy. There's a lot of those lounges over here where people are sitting around, hookah, bottles, and they're pretty much just kicking it, right? Music's playing, they have performers. But one thing I could tell you the pros and cons. First thing I'm gonna tell you the pro. The pro is that there's a lounge for everybody. There's different kinds of lounges. There's different kinds of clubs for everybody. So they're gonna have kind of what you're interested in. You just need to pick and choose what you want to go to. Now, the con for me is this. Some places don't give you a menu. So you don't know what the hell the prices are going to be. You don't even know what bottles they have in there. You literally have to ask them. And then literally they can just create a price out of thin air. They have, I don't know if it's a Dominican price and a tourist or gringo price, or it's just that's how they operate. I still don't know it. But one thing is they can slap you over the head with some crazy, outrageous prices. So you have to be very mindful of that. Now there's two places in mind. I advise people, I'm going to say their names because I don't care. You see what I'm saying? The first place is Sparta Lounge. I have a problem with Sparta Lounge because Sparta Lounge, prior to even me doing this video, I came back here. I was here several weeks, months ago. I was here a couple months ago. Back in the summertime, I was here. We're in September. I was here about 2 months ago. Back in June and July, I was in here. Bro, Sparta Lounge did me dirty, but I'll have a separate video on that. But they were playing that game where, they didn't want to give me the menu. And I was like, they tried to throw a crazy price at me for 4 shots. They tried to hit me over the head, and I had to fucking argue with this bitch. I was pissed off because I was like, you guys are fucking with me right now. Give me the real price or give me the damn menu. So they ended up fixing that, bro. I'll go into a whole nother story about that on my channel. You guys will see that soon. But at the same time, though, so I have an issue with Sparta Lounge. So just be mindful of the fact that the menu situation. The menu situation, you need to make sure, you know what you're spending. And don't go and take the USD price. My advice to you is withdraw. Get your currency. Go get Dominican pesos. You're going to save a lot more money. Your money stretches when you get the Dominican pesos. When they charge you the USD price, that means they're going to hit you over the head with something crazy. So get the Dominican peso. That's the key that you need to do. The Dominican pesos you'll get a lot more on a bang for your buck. So so that's the thing. That's one of the cons I have. Another con I have is most clubs end at 2 a.m. here. That's not good. That's some LA stuff. When you go to Los Angeles, the clubs end at 2 a.m. over there. I'm not a fan of 2 a.m. nightclubs. You got to end at least, like, to me, where I'm from, 4 a.m. If you're going to go out 4 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a club head, this is for those who go to the club or those who are club junkies. I'm not a club junkie, but if I'm going to go out, I don't really go to the club heavily like that anymore. But if I'm going to go to the club, I'm expecting to end at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So the clubs here end at 2 a.m. But they do have after hours.
Yeah.
The after hours are crazy. They're just like the clubs, even better than
on the
clubs.
weekends.
On the weekends.
Yeah.
Now, one thing is they have a lot of lounges here. If you're not a lounge kind of guy, you want to dance, and all that. In Santo Domingo,
research. Yeah,
do your research.
You better do your research.
Do your research because
more times the ones that are more advertised are like
they're more advertised. They're more
lounges. Yeah,
more lounges, hookah, liquor. A bunch of people in a clique sitting together, chilling, chit chat, drinking, smoking. Freaking, the menu starts disappearing.
Yeah.
That kind of behavior does happen out here, so you have to be mindful of that. But they do have clubs where you can dance, have a great time, cha-cha, and do all the other great dances. Bachata, and all the great dances, merengue,
all of that. Yeah.
All that good stuff.
At the same time, there's 10 million clubs. It felt like we only scratched the surface. I swear we were out all weekend, and we didn't even go to like 10% of all the clubs in Santo Domingo and spots to go to. Like, there's still so much more to explore.
Definitely keep tuned because we're gonna wrap this up here
for sure.
But definitely keep tuned on. We got more video, more content coming.
Thank you all, Selector, for pulling up. Yeah,
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Salute.
And listen, we're signing out. Adios.
Peace.
Oh, you from Canada? What side?
Toronto.
I used to live in Toronto. Okay. I used to live, Jen and Wilson?
Yeah.
I used to live 45 Danfield. Young and Eglinton.
Oh, okay, I know. That's a nice area.
I used to work, House Cafe?
Where?
It's at San Lorenzo Market.
All right. So I just ordered some food off of Uber Eats. I got some passion fruit juice. And I got some, I think these are empanadas. Tastes pretty good still. It's supposed to be cheese and chicken. And this all came with delivery to the condo. A grand total of $9. All of this. In Canada, this would have been $20 with delivery. What is on the nose? I'm out.